This is Melissa Armo with the Stock Swoosh reviewing Apple. So Apple has earnings this week. It's Thursday night, May 1st. I can't even believe it's May, but it is. Thursday's May 1st. It's crazy. Where did the year go? I just felt like I just took down my Christmas tree like a month ago. But anyways, let's take a look at Apple. So I just did a hit on Charles Schwab's network, and I talked about Domino's Pizza, and they didn't give any outlook for 2025. You know what? Apple is, one of these companies that's definitely affected by the tariffs. What if they don't give an outlook for 2025? I think that would be really bad. But if they do, how are they going to? Because, again, nobody really knows what's going to happen with this tariff situation. So let's just take a look at here. The last time that we had a beautiful rally was into the end of the year, 12/26. 260.10, that was the previous high in Apple. And it just is one of these ones that I am seriously watching. Yes, there's a lot of things out this week. Yes, this could have a bullish report. Yes, it could gap up and it could rally. Yes, it could. Again, this will do something Thursday night. So then the play would be Friday morning. Whether I play it or not Friday, I don't know. Again, I have a system where I rate the gap to determine if I want to take it in the direction of the gap or not. But in this case here, this is a top watch because it's going to affect the overall market. So, usually, for the most part, whatever Apple's going to do then, the market will end up doing too. So if Apple crashes Thursday night, the market could crash too. Or vice versa. If it has a big gap up and a rally, could move the market higher. We'll see. But anyways, long story short, this is a top watch for me this week. Not just because it's going to affect the overall market, but because it's going to be one of these ones that is just going to be so greatly impacted by tariffs. Pause, no pause, still in the pause, whatever. The fact is that this is tied into China, and all of the things that are going on with tariffs have not been resolved, and no one knows when they are going to be resolved. So I think it's going to be really interesting, not just to see what they say, but to see what happens then and how people react then on the earnings. And if they have conviction, even to go long, even if the stock would gap up, if anyone's even going to have the conviction to go long, or if it's going to end up gapping up and just selling off. So I'm watching this one. Again, the previous drop was down in here, and I like this lower here. In fact, I was in puts here when we had this drop, and I was up in a trade, and I didn't get out of it. So I let a trade go against me that I was up in. That was my choice. Maybe I was wanting more, too much out of it. But I had done a put in this, got the drop, was up in the trade, didn't get out of it. And then this was the pause day. Then we reversed. But I have been watching this, and my bias on this has been that it's lower. So we'll see if I'm right this week and if I'm going to get to play it. I'm not in anything in this way right now. You've got to wait until the earnings. You have to wait and see what happens. Again, but this is a big watch for this week. It's going to affect the market. Hasn't been anywhere near the highs since 2024. So be careful, but this is a watch, and it's a huge week. It's a big week to trade. This is a week that you want to trade. Earnings season is the time you want to trade. Specifically what I do, which is gaps, but this is the time that you're going to make the donuts and make the money and make all the money, because stocks tend to have big moves on earnings. So if you're interested in learning my method of trading with me and getting my trades, email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Good luck, everybody.